Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. We on? We live?
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse.
So let's see here. Mic check. We on? We live? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hello, hello, everyone. Afternoon, evening, morning. Well, for my case, it's very, very late evening for my side of the world. Hope you guys are having a awesome Friday, an awesome weekend, and I hope you guys are relaxing, chilling, as we are now in the Memorial Day weekend. Now, before I hit play, just a bit of a little house cleaning. I will be try to stay active as much as I can. Let's just say that with me moving paperwork wise, it's just a lot of stuff going on. But overall, everything is going to be good. Everything is going to be straight. And to top it all the way off, to put the icing on the cake, I'm finally able to fix the whole lagging parts of it, encryption wise. But overall, it works out well in the end. Very, very well in the end. Now, and I also want to say that hope you guys are doing okay and being safe out there. Now then, without any further ado, let's hop on into this, shall we? If my controller will work. Come on. There we go. It just means that there might be some fixtures going on here and there, but we'll see how it's gonna go. Now to load everything up. Now we're ready. Time to start. All right, I need to handle this real quick. More polygon, or polychromes. Let's see here. Manage the video store. Let's see what we got here. Okay. And then we'll go back. And like I said, I'm way behind trying to get access to skins, characters, all of that. So let's see if we can change that much as we can. Let's go with comedy. And then we'll go to suspense. We go this here. Romantic. Level 3 here. Open. We're wishing you a preposterous store opening. May the Denny's flow. You darn well we need all the money we can get. Come on. Oh, it's Billy.
Yo! I just arrived, and here you are. Must be fate. Oh, I can't wait to see the special edition of Starlight Night.
Why don't you just watch it here?
Watch it with you? That'd be too awesome! I was just thinking about going back and grabbing the TV I share with Ampy. Cause see, we share a TV among the cutting hairs, so we have to divide up its usage and, whoopsies. Probably shouldn't have said that. Let's just go watch that movie.
All right then. bask in Billy's love for Starlight Nights. It would have been better if he didn't keep jumping up in excitement.
Can you believe that? That awesome shot at the end? I'm just a Starlight Knight who happened to be passing by.
Yeah, I watched it too.
I saw it all. You don't have to reenact it.
I never get tired of watching the same movie. But if I'm honest, I never expected the 10 seconds of unreleased, never-before-seen footage to have 5 seconds of empty reel, then another 5 seconds of special effects.
You can tell?
You actually noticed that? Did you memorize the whole movie?
Of course! Even if it's just 1 second of new footage, I'll find it. I'd stake my reputation as a Starlight Knight on it. Hey, manager, can I ask you a question? Will you please sell me this videotape? It really means a lot to me. I'll pay good money for it.
How can you go? Or it's expensive, but you can have it. Yeah, you can have it, Mike.
It was expensive, but really, you can have it.
So it was expensive. Hang on. Did I hear that right? You said you want to give it to me?
Sure, it's yours.
Sure, it's yours.
Oh, you're too kind! I almost thought I'd have to borrow money from Nicole. I'll never forget your generosity. I'll be sure to come to the store lots in the future.
Billy can now promote the video store. Sweet. First things first, let's just... Oh. Trust event is nearby. Okay. Let's go. Do I make a bid? Yay! I got some goodies. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Just gotta put something out real quick. But yeah, got some goodies. Top family erase illegitimate children's secret behind. Oh, okay. Oh, alright, Nicole. Have you heard word in the street? Street about what? Have you heard the word on the street? I've heard. Not yet. Let's go with I heard. Wab is next. Ooh. Accurate, huh? No problem. Sweet. Let's order some noodles.
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles.
Let's see if we can get something for the boss enemies. Ah, the fascination of watching noodles being made.
The cooking time for noodles must... Seems like my noodles were just what you needed.
And let's get some coffee for some drops.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
We'll go with this. I love coffee. I wish I could have some right now, but I can't. Alright then, thank you for the coffee. Very delicious. We're not going to combat just yet.
Coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Now let's see what else we can do here. Let's try to continue the story while we can here. Rainbow 18. Hey, there you are, Belle. Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? Ooh, the sacrifice score. Something's big's about to happen. I gotta see this. The first time sacrifice score appeared was that auction, so decided to try and find security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. If you have time, head to Lumingaria to meet up with Vivian. Go now. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other times while in this mode. Continue? Absolutely, baby. Come on. Earlier, Vivian exchanged info with the acquaintance in the auction house lounge.
Sure. I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
After saying goodbye, Vivian leaves the lounge. Well, what faith in you're here? Okay, someone I used to work part-time, which just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. Okay, 4 people watching. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. Planning something, so he hid the footage. Okay, so you know where it is then. Then lead the way. But the question is, how? We are Mockingbird after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have some ways of communicating information, should it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate, but after that mission ended, we let them roam free. I just checked their trackers, and one of the birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. Okay. It still flies around from time to time. The tracker only gives a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is in wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time. But all the blackbirds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Faithin, let's split up and search the area. Okay? If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. Gotcha. Too bad I missed pulling you. But it is what it is. We just have to roll with it. Okay. 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 So we gotta find some birdies. Cute little birdies. And there's currently 3 spots. And why my game's lagging a bit? Okay. Encoder overloaded. Considering tuning down video settings or use a faster encoder. I'm sorry, I'm looking at OBS settings. Why isn't it saying about that? Consider using or a faster encoding preset. OBS, why you must do this to me? I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong to OBS. Come on, why you must do this to me, OBS? Don't be mean to me. Let's go with this. Okay, this may be a little bit weird, but let's see how this is gonna go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the compendium. Claim all these goodies here. Redo weekly. Whatever else suit reward. I claim that too. Let's see here. Target detected. Okay, that's these birds here. I like the element about how they add the you know, the RPG elements to it. So that's kind of nice to know. And are these the birds? A soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine that this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission. But it does have some black feathers. So maybe this is it? Either way, might as well get that photo and send to Vivian. After sending the picture of the panda-colored conch of a bird to Vivian, you get a negative answer. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Okay. That ain't it then. Next. There's Vivian. And I know you ain't no one. I know you ain't the one. You're adorable, but you ain't the one. But for the mission, I must take you. Now, Bang Boo, say cheese. You know what? I'm saving this. Penguins count as birds, I guess. And besides, using a Bang Boo for communication seems perfectly reasonable. It does. What if this is a guy? Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. Respond to the long set ellipses. Seems like we were wrong. Let's keep searching elsewhere. Let's keep going. Then we'll go through here. Are you the one here? And also, let me see, I gotta adjust the graphics setting a little bit. Let me see if we can switch this to low. It might look dang janky, but it is what it is. So let's. Okay. Okay, little birdie. You look like you could be one. You're an all black bird with feathers. Could you be the one? Let's find out. And oh, come on. That didn't count? Okay, fine. Target spotted. Oh, that's a clean shot right there. Saving. Black crows and a dark valley. Or dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but it's just really a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. That's the one. She quickly comes over. Come on. There you are. That's the one. Let's see here. Okay. Hold on real quick, everyone. Just need to send something out real quick. Hold on real quick. Come on. Come on. Okay, close enough. Now that's sent out. Among those boxes. You look through the boxes to find recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing it with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store together to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. True. And I just remember something. There's no need for me to travel to the van. We can just fast travel. Let's go. Teleport this location, please. And here we are. And then we talk to Belle. Alright then, Belle. Let's see what we can do. Let's go. Between Hugo and Camille? Oh, this is going to be good.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
The video abruptly came to an end. Okay.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Why has Hugo never mentioned this before? That's a very good question. Why hasn't this been mentioned? Come on.
Compared to Camille's motives, I'm more concerned about whether Hugo has more plans lined up.
Hugo... he...
Wise, Lycon just sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now.
Call Icon first.
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you.
Mm-hmm.
We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. There has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
But what about me?
It seems like there's nothing left for me to do.
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Don't you dare fall on me now. Anyway, I just remember why the encoding was off too. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I just realized something was sapping up some GPU, so we're gonna see how they're gonna go. Now then, let's try this again. Let's go together.
Sure. If we go together, we'll be able to keep an eye out for each other. I'll accompany Vivian.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Burton. You say he'll come on 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet. Is there anything I need to look out for, or I'm a bit nervous? Let's go if there's anything we need to look out for. Okay. Okay, so there's still some time for that to go. Let's do this. Should we watch an instructional video on formal etiquette together? I'll earlier from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for a mission too. Though such a method is insufficient to master it, it's not to deal with this one excursion. Then let's watch it. I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tape. You use last minute studying on the etiquette. Expect a formal banquet for your mission that night. But you know what? Evening has arrived. Look, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? I'm ready. Then I'll meet up with Burton's friends to make sure he's not tampered with the car. Low Faithin, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer this way. Viewing heads up at the 5 minutes, his shouldn't say message saying all is good. Let's go meet up. Gotcha. Alright then. 6th Street. Alright. Let's go. And now... Oh, there it is. I like the car model though. Let's go. Miss Banshee. This is there something the matter? Be a bodyguard. Why bring a bodyguard? True. This is my companion. Okay. So my companion's a +1. Great. Are you? My honored guest. Let's be out there. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we'll take a speedboat to the manor. Alright then. At an hour later, you arrive at Ravenlock Manor, where Burton's guidance you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, Blessing, Sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Burton Hurley leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief. Okay then.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
What do you mean by dessert, or you totally sound like a noble lady just now? She does like a noble lady. I could smell the BS coming off it. Oh, the writing. A chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. But what do you mean by dessert? By the way, before I continue, love the soundtrack, by the way.
Was there a special meaning to the dessert you mentioned just now? I thought he'd stay for longer, but he left once you said that.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
All right, gotcha. Stick to the plan.
All right. I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
According to the plan, you head deep into the miner after sneaking off the banquet hall with Vivian. It's taking long to return her study. With gentle push, the door actually opened. Okay.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Maybe we're just lucky, or let's contact Lycon. Let's go with let's contact Lycon.
The security outside of the manor is really strict, but maybe it's more lax on the inside? Just in case, though, let's contact Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office. I wonder what juicy stuff we'll find in there, eh?
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Agreed.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
True. Time to split up.
Then let's split up.
Hid Hartman's office for a while, but find out they're just in. Footsteps suddenly come from outside. Moment of panic, you hid behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Oh. What the? Yo!
Ow!
Dear uncle.
Oh!
Why must we be so distant with one another?
Hey!
You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're
supposed to be dead, homie!
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon, when I have yet to trample you into the dirt?
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine. My dear uncle.
I gotta hear shortly before. I need to hear that. How do you survive, homie? How do you survive? There's no way in hell how you survived. Lycon put his fist straight in the heart. Nah, but no, I'm sorry, but just continue. Come on.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
No kidding, you oughta. So that means fast travel. That means fast travel is lock, camera, lock, and that's in the menu.
Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
I like how they did the animation for the walking now. They did a banger job with it though. Like literally. I wonder if there's any goodies down here. Nothing.
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
Okay. Alright, Lycon. So you know what's going on. Give us the deets.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
No, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them.
Okay. I'll admit, that was pretty smart. That was very, very smart. Credit's due. My head goes out to you. Continue.
Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
Sorry about munching on something. I'm also eating on some Pocky too, so just ignore just ignore the crunches. They're crunching. This Pocky is really, really good, by the way.
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
A small warehouse in the port. They're quite pleased with the place out there scanning. He sets him, ties himself up? Okay, what's going on?
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind, to some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Red liquid. The latter will always add a small dosage to that joint Hugo's cup. As question, tipping to glean information.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset. preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind.
Yo, what?
And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it?
Jesus!
So, I can't. Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know
Oh
you
my
won't
God.
succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
Oh my God.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Please don't. After who knows how long, after during seeing this pain, he finally wakened. The ropes that bound him came undone, though he didn't know that happened. Checked himself over. Thankfully, he hadn't injured himself that badly while he was going crazy. Out of time, straightened his tire and tied himself up. Opens warehouse door. Whoa.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet?
Okay.
I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Yo, what is this? What? Okay. It's almost like you're going on a trip, man. What is this? What on? Oh God. It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I made it. I endured it for so long, all those years of planning. I was so close. He already agreed. You, go and beg and reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. No, he won't let me see you now. You can go see him. That's his mom?
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you.
Oh. The story with hatred as that the person before her is not her child but an enemy who destroy her future. She blames all her misfortune on this. Oh my God.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Oh.
If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
Oh my God. Oh my god. Yo. Yo. And she never existed. No.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Who
Inner
are
demon.
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life.
Oh god.
Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning.
Oh god.
So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
Oh my god.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade.
Oh my god.
If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that means you, correct? So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
Oh, there we go.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
Oh man. At 10 Disney, Hugo awakens the dark warehouse. Drops are bound to become done at some point. Take a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his tire and tidies himself up, then opens the warehouse door.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Really?
Brother!
No.
Hugo, let's play hide and seek. I'm already hiding. You'll find me, right? Like you always do.
No.
Serena.
Oh no. He's going through his memories. No.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me.
No. Little one.
Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why
Please don't.
I had to die?
Oh no.
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
No.
If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
No. That family's screwed them in the head.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time.
No.
Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer?
Oh no.
Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? lost?
Check the warehouse inside.
Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
No. Are you serious? Angry servant, indifferent servant, dissatisfied servant. What a cruel... No way. I'm a disgusting... No. We're so nice to him, yet... What? No. I send the nerve to stay in this house. They should have let him in from the start. Filthy... Cursing in Rick home. Reaches peak. It goes silent. Okay. What happened? Like literally. It's have time stood still with only his rapid heartbeat echoing. Okay. All right. And what else happened?
I told you that you would eventually return.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately. It was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me many times, but I was careful, and they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
God damn.
That's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death.
Damn.
Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemed unsatisfied with them, the inner demon transformed into him again.
Here you go again. deny your desires. Deep down inside, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration.
Oh, God.
Your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand. Dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our scythe. Boring.
Boring? I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
I know, right?
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
Into Hartman. Oh no.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
After intense battle dizziness, Hugo awakens in a darkness warehouse. Ropes that bound became undone at some point. Take a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. You can free himself up, tie himself up, and proceed to open the warehouse door.
Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Alright then.
Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
I'm afraid not, mate. I think you're still on that trip. And I'm not talking about the other type of trips. Here's Lycon. Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eyes, these legs, they were all your fault. You know, you are exactly like your father. Oh, just ignore it, mate. It's all in your head. It's all in the dream.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
Still within an illusion. Sorry, mate. You're still on that trip.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point.
Oh gosh.
You can save more people. Save good people. Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come, let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself.
Okay then. Oh, we get into a fight? Come on. Okay. That is very... Okay. Oh. Alright then. Okay, Hugo. When an EX special attack or ultimate hits a stun enemy, the totalized effect is triggered. This effect increases the skill's damage multiplier based on the enemy remains stun duration at the moment of activation. After triggering totalized, the enemy will immediately recover from stun, and a certain amount of damage will be inflicted based on the remaining stun duration. Okay.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered.
Hey, come on. Oh, too close.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Don't you dare lag on me, game. Don't you dare lag on me. Come on. Come on, take this speed. Take this speeding. There you go. There you go. Come on. Take this beam. Take this speed. Take this speed of you. You fake. Take this speed. Take this speed.
You're trying to kill me. You think you can just get rid of me?
I just did, mate. But
Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
well, okay. All right then.
Fancy words won't change anything.
All right then.
No. It's not just platitudes.
Not platitude,
I
eh?
finally understand now.
Okay.
Some pain only fades when it's seen. When it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
All right then. I'll admit. And they have that. Finally, it's time to meet with Lycon.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise from me, my dearest partner.
Okay then.
Will you walk in the light? This is just like what I saw in my dream.
Oh.
I guess there are still some lingering side effects.
So, an actual message, huh? That's gonna be good. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Just that something was over my microphone. Just want to make sure they ain't popping or jump here and there, because OBS was just frozen on me just now. Now then.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death. Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way, thank you.
Okay.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless.
Okay.
Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird. All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
All right then. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, we should be good to go now. Okay. Before we do that, don't you have something to tell me? Whatever do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So, you kicked things off by approaching Ibud from Top's Big Shots. How did you manage to sweet talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have Ravenlock blood flowing through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edwin thinks direct lineage is way more noble than the side branches, which is absolutely laughable. Yeah, tell me about it, mate. So I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers, but that's Mockingbird's secret, so I can't let any outsiders in on it. Yeah. Was a sacrifice core from the Mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke, so I had to leverage Tom for some extra intel. After all, as you know, they got plenty of moles planted next to your mayor. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction to lure the Exaltists. You knew they'd be all over it. Yep, I embedded the sacrifice core right into the robe of heroes. They actually match pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. I heard that at the auction they found out a stash of counterfeit Denny's. Feel free to take wild guesses, but honestly, I think those Denny's would rather be out in the wild than sitting in those hotty-totty accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked to him into a partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the Exaltists. After that, you shot that crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring to action. Yep, that was spot on. Look at you. Real genius over here. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention to Hartman and Ravenlock, keeping the Exaltists on their toes. Hold on a sec. If that was all there, why did you let Hartman slip you the drug? I mean, you have a way to dodge that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Mike. Lycon, I've got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I teamed up with your beloved mayor. Whoa! Okay. This changed everything. When it comes to stopping the Exaltists, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is, why did he clue you in on this? That's a good question. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself on that, more power to you. Just know, if you ever want to swing back to Mockingbird, you can come beg me. I'll make sure to turn you down gracefully. Deal. Still petty on that one. Lycon. Alright, enough chit chat. We got bigger things to deal with. So what are we going to next? Okay.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know where they are.
Alright. Any goodies here? Okay, nothing.
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Damn it. Come on.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Come on. Take this beating. Take this beating. High kick, low kick, and swipe. Oh, such a beautiful combo. There's one of the workers. You untie the workers. Someone's here to save us. Thank you. So can you tell us what those rabbit locks did to you before they ran off? Into the hollow. Okay, so they trick you in the hollow. Makes sense. Okay. Save the rest. Let's see here. No goodies here. Nothing back here either, so let's keep going.
Bunch of nobodies. Swing as hell. Kill them!
Nope.
You're welcome to try.
Oh, I like that. There we go. Wait. Next. No box here. Let's.
More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
You untie the workers. Okay. Who are you? You're saviors. No problem. I shouldn't ignore my gut instinct. Did those rebels do anything to you? So they tie you guys up. Nothing else. It should be on the roof. As soon as you can.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
Mm-hmm.
To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the ether his company mines in the hollow.
Messed up. Well, okay. Nothing. No goodies yet. Oh.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised, it's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. It sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
White pills given each worker. Too doubtful and leans in to whisper. Okay. Come on. Give it to straight.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Oh boy.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
Easier said than done.
Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Come here.
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones
Beautiful.
here to stop you.
Your legs? How are they? To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Ooh, beautiful combo. This is
a lot more aggression.
Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That's a beautiful ultimate. I like that.
Damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here. Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
The workers carrying Ravenlock members away. Now only Lycon and Hugo remain.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
I know, right?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets.
Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Damn.
I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack.
Ooh.
Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going.
No kidding.
If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Nikon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
That's good to know.
I still have one last thing to do. To
All right.
witness the end of Ravenlock.
Leads up to... Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence. Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger. Okay, now we're back.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Dang.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage.
Dang.
I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
On Hugo's speedboat at the Regent Port Elfish, you all wait for Lycon to arrive. Alright then.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Well, at least we got Mockingbird on our corner. So there's that.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
So you knew about everything?
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You guys are really close. No kidding.
You two sure are, close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
But we have to deal where the real core is. That's the big question, Mike. So, where is the core?
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Hmm?
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Okay. No. Are you serious? A collectible gift by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, and no one could, I guess, be open. Inside, it conceals the mysterious sacrifice core. It's pretty, I can tell you that. Yep, and I like the beat too. Hoyaverse, excellent job on the soundtrack. Really. Now, if only there's an extended version of this. That'd be awesome.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
At least we know how to win about that core now.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
Alright then. When you rush to get back to rest, you look like you're going to turn into a werewolf at the minute or something. How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a bit more run down than before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that was saying smart. Maybe you should Lycon. Remember I said back then when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. I remember that. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and pick whoever lives or die, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. Amen to that. I appreciate the compliment. You got a lot of explaining to do, no more secrets. I'll lay it all out, promise. I'd let you chat, like on Hugo Vivien, say that goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to sleep. A nice deep sleep. Why, as Hugo said earlier, there's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be handed to the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head in with you. When you're ready, just give me a shout, Wise. Remember to bring EOS with you. Let's wrap this zone up, shall we? I'm ready. You're about to enter and miss the storytelling. Yes. Let's wrap this zone up, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Faithians leaning away from me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting you two, as according to intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is they wouldn't put all that serum in one place. Makes sense. So time to split up. Just be safe. We'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's go. I just hope we get to fight into the Hollow, as you know, as our MC. There's Vivian. Alright then.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby.
Alright then.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Okay.
Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
There we go. Come on. Frostburn at its finest. No goodies here. Nope, no goodies. Let's keep moving. Nope.
They're trying to destroy the goods. Stop
Hmm.
them!
Don't get. We need to take care of the guards first.
Hmm. There we go. And we burn away.
Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Right then. Okay, a little bit extra pick me up.
You're not taking anything from here.
Take this speeding.
Hugo, get the guards first.
There we go. There we go. Take this speeding.
You just stepped into your own grave.
There we go. Come on. There we go.
Where are you looking? You better
Come on. Take this beating. Take this beating. Take this beating. I say take this beating, you. Take this beating.
Say no more.
Take this. Nope. Okay, one more left. And boom.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There is likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here
Agreed.
won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
Oh, great. That's what we need. More trouble. Let's split up then, shall we?
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try.
Fair point.
Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person after all. Right, Lycon?
Yeah.
Request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being separated in the Hollow, so I'm worried about Wise's safety. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
Makes sense. Uh-oh.
This is the future I saw. Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time,
Oh.
I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
All right, then. What's next?
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon.
Ooh. Okay, then that's pretty good. Next.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
Gotta find more.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
There we go.
I'll try to go easy on you. No problem.
There we go. Take this beating. Take this beating. There you go. Well, nothing here. Let's keep moving, shall we?
There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
All right then. Let's see it. What the? We don't want the money anymore. Please, just let us go. I think I'm gonna make it. Just end my pain, please. This is insane. Just take the carrot and just dip mine. Hmm. That's messed up. It really is. Man. Wow, Vivian and familiar voice. Okay. What is this familiar voice?
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options. They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina? Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope. Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That
Hmm.
will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them.
No.
I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality.
No.
I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope.
No.
And I
Don't tell me.
destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair.
No.
When Landon
Oh no.
told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh no. Surge out blocking a path. Oh no.
Take out these ethereals first. Skip between
Here we go.
me and Lord Satan. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
That's
Must be on the other
nice.
side of the fissure.
Oh boy. Good thing I got that extra coffee in me. Alright then. Let's see how this goes. And into the rabbit hole we go. Woo. No.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't. I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me.
Oh boy.
That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian.
Oh no.
You had never existed. If I had never, you would be.
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Oh. She turned to that. Oh, you ugly. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 leave me, no, damn it. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, take this beating. Take this beating. No. Hey, leave me alone. Come on. Come on. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Take this beating, damn you. Come on. Okay.
Vivian, behind you!
Oh no.
What happened? What the?
Oh, it beat it.
Vivian!
Lies, don't come near me.
Oh no. She took it.
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
No. No. No, 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 no. She gonna come to the corruption.
Your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be
No.
misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Oh no. No.
Vivian?
Huh? What's up with you? Your eyes.
No.
What the?
It can't end like this.
Holy. Okay. Did that happen? Did that legit happen? And vanish. Okay then.
Wise. Wise.
Wakey wakey.
Wise, you're finally awake.
Oof. I'm at the store. I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was alright. Do you remember what happened?
We were in dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort-wise?
Just a bit dizzy, but jeez Louise.
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for worrying you, Belle. Good night.
Okay, no strange sound in sight. Just a good sleep with Vivian, Hugo, and like on the office.
How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Vathan, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
It's not your fault, Vivian. Calm down. We good.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
I know, right?
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start. But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo? Lycon? Did either of you guys see it?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
My etheric energy? Okay. That would make sense. Believe it or not.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
That'll be good.
Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
I won't lie. That will be cool if we get to play, act as a support wizard. While all those mentioned, and we get to play as ourselves in there. That will be awesome. I won't lie.
A gift from our teacher. How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint? That's a good question.
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
Now I'm even more worried.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own.
Dang.
But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example.
Dang.
By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably.
Oh, hello.
At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from a neighboring noodle shop and hear snippets of FE music from the store. The goodness. Yep, everything's back to normal. We feeling all right? A genuine gift. Can't think about it. Feel something insane is going to happen. Can't think about that right now. You just recover. Let's get some rest. We'll talk about it later. Head upstairs to rest. Let's head upstairs. Oh man, this is so nice. The warm bed. Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened recently. Like, can I really control etheric energy? If this is a gift our teacher left for us, then does that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage hollows have on humanity? Perhaps it could serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I don't feel anything yet. Does it feel like I have any special powers? Your thoughts are just jumbled up together and you might feel it's heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. All right. We now finish. And the story is good too. Ooh, extra goodies. New area continue to go to with sacrifices and nearly daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories in this horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, past or present. One day they become memories worth holding on to. Wise words. The schedule has been updated.
Okay. Alright then. Before we dip, let's check something here. Internet level. Claim all. Achievements. Faith in story. Claim that. Combat techniques. Claim that. Compendium. Tactics. Nope. Everything works out well. Redo weekly. And with that, we probably will be able to end this on this note. Because right now it is almost 1 a.m. and I got an errand I had to get ready for tomorrow. So this is where we'll wrap everything up and get ready to call it a night. Time for me to dip. And as always, I'm always active on between Blue Sky and on Twitter, which is you can check me out on Twitter at DigitalGuy_STU and on Blue Sky, which that is DigitalGuyStudio.bsky.social. And don't forget, I do have a VOD channel as well, so in the upcoming days this will be available as a VOD, so you can check out what you miss, including highlight moments of the stream as well, which is also, this will be available and launched on TikTok as well, which is you can actually find out, including all my social media down below, which is right there. So if you want to check all my social media stuff, where I at, there it is from there. And if you watch it from YouTube, links to all that will be in description down below. Now it's time for me to get ready to call it a night. And I will be streaming again tomorrow. So stick around and hopefully I get to see you guys there. Until then, stay blessed. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And also Memorial Day, if you're like me from the States. And please, 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 please stay blessed and be safe out there. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Laters.